U.S. Virgin Islands International Chess and ISV, Team ISV International. Guys, I have another game here in the playlist for us to look at, and I just found this PGN thread on chessresults.com. You guys can visit Chess Results again. This game is from round 6, Team ISV versus Kuwait in round 7. And in this game, Connor had the black pieces against Kuwait's number 1. So board 1 was Hashem Khaled, 1870, versus our star performer and real carrier of the campaign, guys. Okay. In this game, Hashem had the white pieces and he started the game with d4. Connor goes for the hyper-modern defense with g7, g6. e4, bishop g7, c4. All standard stuff so far. d6, all book moves. Knight c3, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, and d5. Okay, guys, so in this position, I want you guys to find the move that Connor played without looking at the notes below, guys. Try to find the best move. Now, the question is do we want to go back to b8 square? We have 3 options, right? The engine says that the best is knight to d5. Knight to d4, excuse me, hopping over the d5 pawn there, right? And after, let's just say takes, and now the white knight is going to e2, and already I would say that black is in a better position here. Okay. One line goes like this. Whoops. Okay. So guys, and let's get back to the game now, okay? Just a little virtual analysis, okay? Guys, the move to play in the game in this game is knight to e7, okay? Knight to e7, and Connor found this novelty in this opening, okay? In this mainline hyper-modern defense, okay? So d4, g6, e4, bishop g7, c4, d6, knight c3, e5, knight f3, knight c6, d5, knight from c to e7. And in this position, guys, Khaled played bishop to e2, okay? Connor played f5, guys. f5 is the star move in this position. Khaled played queen c2. Connor played knight to f6. Knight to d2, rerouting the horse by Khaled. Short castles. f3, c6, b3, and knight to h5. And bishop to b2. Bishop to d7, exclam, played by Connor. Rook castle queenside was the best move in the position, according to the engine. It likes short or long castles in this position. Rook to c8, king to b1, and we have knight to f4. Knight to f4 is the best move in the position played by Connor, guys. So Connor was able to find this line with knight f6 to h5 and get to f4 with this bishop here on the e2 square, and these knights here kind of blocking this bishop. And guys, in this position, black is actually already better than white for a number of reasons, okay? Again, the whole bishop thing, actually the move played in the game was bishop to f1, and bishop to f1 is the best move. The problem is like we mentioned, this knight and this bishop and this queen, and how the king is skewered to the queen also. So white's positions are not properly coordinated with one another enough at this point. Connor goes for c captures on d5, breaking open the center like a choice player with black, and then shoots for b5. b5 is a nice shot. Well, in this position, white did not capture, guys. Why should white not capture in this position? Well, if white captures and we play knight captures on d5, right? Knight captures, and oh, you can't capture here with the knight, because if you do capture, right, then it's rook captures. That's an interesting line there, guys, right? Okay, good stuff. So we saw takes in the center. Connor shoots for b5, guys. So that's not really why White's advised to take here on b5, okay? g3 was played, attacking the warriors. And guys, I mean, I know I just showed it, but you guys need to understand this sacrifice here, right? This is just incredible. The best move in the position is actually knight captures on d5, and you are not encouraged later to capture with a pawn, right? If you end up capturing with the pawn, then b4 comes. And this is a problem now because there's no way to defend the knight. You can't drop the knight back, for example, or else you hang your queen, right? So in this game, Khaled went for the best move in the position, which was just knight to c4, allowing b captures on c3. And this is what we saw from Connor, guys. This is just a masterclass, another just absolute phenom, and a depthy match played by Connor. And I have not seen a chess game in a long time played with this many shots and sacrifices. Maybe there's games that happen like this all the time, but this one is very special. Not to mention Connor won it in 30 moves. And this gentleman was also another title player, Candidates Master. Guys, this is just, I mean, filthy good from Connor. He has been carrying our team, like I said in the beginning of this video, guys. At 4 wins in a row, I think now, and just, I mean, come on. Just, this game really made me think twice a lot about chess too, guys. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. Okay, so White avoids this line, but has to give up some material in the process. Actually, material is even at this point, guys, after rook to c5, right? Bishop. Okay, guys, here's another hilarious play by Connor too, right? You actually don't have to move the rook in this position. The best move is just e4, because now there's a direct attack on the queen, right? So you have to drop the queen back to e1. And Connor just played this game just absolutely sick, man. It's just so sick. Now he goes for rook captures on d5 like a boss. Knight captures on d6 from White, but that's okay because Connor finds the best move again, guys, and that's bishop to e6. Connor playing all the best moves in this middle game so far. 7 moves in a row, best moves. fe4 now finally breaking down the center. Material is even, bishop to c4, and rook to d1 check was played. Queen captures, bishop on c4. It appears like the dust has settled at this point. Knight c4, knight d5. Knight d5, guys, by Connor was also the best move in the position. Much better than, excuse me, queen takes, rook takes. Better was just knight to d5. And Connor found that as well. Bishop to b2, bishop b2, king b2, rook f2 check, and that allows for this check, and this is just a deadly threat. The best move in the position was just to go back and play a move afterwards like knight to c3, and it appears that White is completely winning. I don't even think there's really a way to properly defend this position, right? Because even after you try to like defend here, for example, and attack the knight, well, actually, that's just checkmate, right? So White's getting mated. There's no way to defend this game, this game at this point. So Connor recognized that after he went after this exchange of minor pieces, guys, bishop takes on c4, knight captures on c4. It doesn't matter if you capture with the pawn or the knight, by the way, because it's still just completely winning for black. There's a check here, and the king has to move, and oops. That's going to be bishop drops back and check and mate. All right, so that game's over, right? No matter how you go about the choices like that you take with White here, like what pieces I want to capture with, it's still mating every time. There's no way to avoid it. And Connor knew that just sadistically with knight to d5, short bishop takes, king takes. That means rook f2 check. If you capture with the knight, right, there's still just knight c3 check and it's over. Oh man, that's just great, man. It's I love it so much, guys. This is the best game I've seen like in a long, long time. This is the best chess game that I've had the opportunity to cover, study, analyze, laugh at, and help you guys understand. Rook F2 check, guys. Queen E7 check after King A3, and that's going to be all she said. Khaled resigned Hashem Kuwait's #1, guys, and Connor came with another burner and buried him. Just absolutely, just disgustingly put him away, and this was just the best game, like I said, I've seen in a long time, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys. More to come in the future. Hope you got something out of seeing those moves and maybe studying the move orders. Guys, take care. We're going to come up with some more games in a bit. We got Tanzania. I think we got the results from that game, so wait for the PGN threads there. Guys, Connor's our superstar #1. Let's go Team USVI. Another excellent result. Okay, guys, bye.